Yes, my viewers and subscribers, greetings, greetings, greetings. Today is the day that we have all been waiting for. Yes, man. West Indies, they get their campaign up and running today. So, in a little while from now, based on when I'm recording this, West Indies will kick their campaign off against Papua New Guinea. Yeah, man. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. If you didn't get a chance to give your playing 11, now is the time to do so. Alright, so in this one, we're going to be taking a look at all-rounder Andre Russell receiving his kit from Ravman Powell and giving a motivational speech to the squad. Also, we're going to be taking a look at my keys to victory. So give a listening ear, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, leave a comment and tell a friend to share. Yeah, man. All right, let's get straight into it. So West Indies will be taking on Papua New Guinea in a little while from now. And, we saw Andre Russell giving a speech to the players. And I must say that, I really appreciate that. Andre Russell is one of the senior guys in the team. He has been there, he has done that. So it's good to see him giving a good little word of encouragement to the players. I'm actually taking this from the CWI Facebook page. The full interview, well, not even the full interview, the full clip of Andre Russell giving the motivational speech. It's there on their Facebook page. So I have just taken a few pointers from what he said, and I will be giving my commentary on those pointers. So Russell was just saying that, listen, he's really excited to be a part of another World Cup. And, the fact that they are playing at home makes it even better. The fact that they will be able to play in front of family, friends, and the Caribbean people, is really, really a good feeling. He was saying that doing well in this World Cup would definitely go a far way as it relates to boosting everyone's career. Can you imagine these players just going out there and dominating? Definitely all the eyes of the world would be on our players, especially the ones that are not yet established when it comes down to T20 cricket. Can you imagine if some of these guys go out there and perform well throughout the entire tournament? That would definitely be a good look. So Russell was just saying that they have everything that they need. All they need to do is just stick together, work together, go out there, leave everything on the field, and use the conditions to their advantage. He was saying that, listen, they know the conditions better than anyone else, so they just need to go out there, whichever ground they are playing on. They know they will know it better than the visiting players. So, just go out there and try and see what they can do. I mean, other teams will have the likes of Kyron Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Phil Simmons, who are all local, who are all Caribbean guys. They will definitely be putting in their wealth of knowledge. Not only skill wise, but also on the conditions that they will be coming up against. So, yeah, man, it was definitely good to hear Russell speaking to the guys. He was also saying that, it is the right time. It is the right time to go out there and really show the people what they are made of. He spoke about the squad, saying that a lot of guys out there playing regional cricket, playing CPL, all different type of cricket. But these are the best 15 players. That's what he was saying. This is the squad. The best 15 players were selected, and they just need to go out there and and leave everything out there and not take it for granted. Not taking the opportunity for granted, because a lot of people went up to try and get, a lot of people were auditioning for a spot in, and only 15 of them were able to get in. So they should not take that for granted. They need to just go out there leave it all on the field and work hard for the player, for the fans. You know, he also spoke about the fact that they are now able to play, well, this time around, they'll be able to play in front of their parents. You know, he was saying that in past World Cup, they would be playing somewhere down in the Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, or somewhere. But the fact that they are at home playing, you know, simply means that family members can take a little trip and come and watch them playing. So, you know, all of this just works pretty well for them. So, you know, players should just go out there and give it their all. You know, I am probably not doing justice to what Russell said. I can't give the same sort of emotions that he gave in his speech. That is why at the beginning I said that I took you know, this from the CWI Facebook page. So if you want to see the interview in its entirety, I would you know, I would suggest you take a look at that prior to watching the game. You know, it's definitely a good word there from somebody that is as experienced as Andre Russell. You know, he was receiving his kit from his very good friend Ravman Powell. So, you know, he just took the opportunity to speak, and, you know, he was saying that the players need to understand that everybody is backing them. Everybody in there, whether it is backroom staff, squad players, everyone, you know, we can think of where the Caribbean is concerned, you know, will be backing them. So they just need to go out there and get the job done. You understand? So that was Andre Russell there, my people, speaking to the players. So, you know, just wanted to take that a little bit from it. So I approve and I appreciate Russell speaking like that. You know, listening to him in that interview, he sounded really calm, really mature. You could hear that, you know, he has a lot of experience under his belt, just there to, you know, provide a sense of calm. You know, it's going to be nice to have that there in the field. Somebody like a Jason Holder, who is usually, you know, a very level-headed and calm person, they are going to miss that from the dressing room. But I can say Russell is definitely a man that you want to have in your backyard or in your ring, in your circle when you are going out to hunt like that. So shout out to Russell. All right, going up in this first game now. Keys to victory. Papua New Guinea, we're going up against them. Right? We need to make sure that we're not taking anything for granted. Batting is our strength in this World Cup right now, it would appear. The last 4 or 5 series, that's how it's, you know, that's how we see it playing out. So if we're batting first, we need to try and score a lot of runs. Once again, this is not me downplaying the ability of the other of the opponent. This is me trying to you know, to explain how we need to maximize where our strength is concerned. Our strength is batting, so we need to go out there and score over 200 runs. Doesn't matter who we're playing, always have to try and aim for over 200. I have always said that not every time the batsman will be able to score over 200, so the bowlers need to find a way to chip in. But I think I have seen enough, and I think I need to pressure the batsmen to score over 200 all the time. You understand? So we go up against Papua New Guinea tomorrow. Not going to say that we need to win the toss and bat first. I like to know what the pitch is like. You know, I especially with the weather and all of that. You know, on the last live show that we did, a few people were saying that, listen, we need to win the toss. If we win the toss, we need to bat first, go out there and try and score a lot of runs, and make sure that our batsmen get an opportunity to really, you know, spend some time at the wicket. But I am still, it's a World Cup, you know, all the teams, they did what they needed to do to be there. So I'm not even going to put it like that. I'm going to say, based on how the pitch is looking, make the decision based off that. Don't take anything for granted. Looks like a pitch. If it looks like a pitch that you need to bat on first, then do so. If it looks like a pitch that you are thinking that, you know, we probably need to let this dry out somewhat, well, if we win the toss, let the other team bat. So the aim is always to score 210, 215. Obviously, we want to try and get more. And I am not naive. I know that not all games we're going to get the fiery start from Johnson Charles, Brandon King, Pooran and them guys coming in. So, you know, I've always said that a safe score, well, not even safe score, but a score that bowlers should back themselves to defend on a pitch that is not too friendly for batting. You know, it should be 190, 195. If the batsmen give you that, you should be able to go and defend it. But if we're batting first, I am looking to maximize everything where our batting is concerned. We have batting go right down to the final batsman, right? Based on my playing 11. So we look to score 215, and then we put the bowlers to work. If we're bowling first, we definitely need to restrict this team for under 150. You understand? Not going to be disrespectful and say anything lower or anything, but anything lower we'll take it. But I'm going to go and say just like other teams, you know, just like when you're going up against other teams, you know, I would say that aim for 151. Obviously, it would be nice if we get them lower than that, but anything 150 or under, our batsmen should be confident to go out there and play proper cricket. You understand? And see if we can get it across the line. Once again, the reading of the pitch will be important. You know, you don't want it to be a case where you decide to bat last, and then, when we reach over number 12, 13, the ball start to do a sort of break dance like Michael Jackson and all sort of things. We don't need that. So, we definitely need to get that right. Now, in terms of the bowlers need to hunt in pair as per usual. Whoever we're using, I don't know the combination, bowlers need to go out there and hunt in pairs. We also need to remember that it's T20 cricket. It's good to try and take wickets, but we need to understand that sometimes it's about building pressure. Sometimes it's about restricting a team. So restricting a team for 120 is almost is 120 for 5 is basically, you could almost say the same as, well, it's not the same, but if you bowl them out for 120, you understand, we will take it if you restrict them for 120 for 5 to 120 for 5. You understand, just for argument's sake. So we should always be looking to build pressure. Obviously, we need guys searching for wickets, but you know, we need to do it in a way where we're not going to leak so much runs. You know, we don't want to leak 60, 70, 80 runs in the power play. That is too much runs right there. Right? So we definitely looking to go out there, as I said, apply the pressure, you know, make sure that we're hunting in pairs. So one man applying the pressure, next man being attacking, searching for the wicket. If we can attack from both ends and it's not too expensive, no problem. Right? The feeling has been good. Warm-up game, practice game, warm-up game against Australia, the games against South Africa. Feeling has been good. The guys, they have been good in the field, taking the catches, returning the ball, picking up the ball clean, returning it. You know, everything's been good. I see where we're making effort to really rotate the strike. So that is something that we definitely need to maximize on. Especially with teams, you know, some teams will be exploring using spinners against us. So we have to make sure that we are there to move the ball around. You understand? When it comes on to our batting, the dynamics that we have been working with works just the same. Johnson Charles, we know what he's there for. He's there to go hard in the power play. He's there to try and get as many runs as possible. So we are looking for Johnson Charles to go out there, get a powerful start. Brandon King will be there looking to score just the same, batting up to over number 12, 13, and then we take it from there. If it happens that Johnson Charles, is unable to get off, then we have to look at Brandon King coming in and doing what he did against, who was it, against South Africa, right? We have Nicholas Pooran back in the lineup. We know that from ball one, Pooran will be looking to go, right? Especially if he gets in during the power play. So, the batting, we just need to put away the bad balls, rotate the strike, you understand? Make sure we are reading the conditions. We don't want to be hitting the ball into the wind and we're on the bigger side of the ground if we think that we're not gonna well, they're always gonna think they can get it, but you know, we have to. They just have to be careful when it comes on to stuff like that. So, all these things that I am saying, I am sure these are things that the captain, everybody, you know, all of them out there know. All of them know that. I am an armchair expert, so if I am saying this, obviously all of them know it. But just for conversation, you know, and stuff like that, I am hoping that they will be able to do all of this and we will secure a victory. Make sure that you stay tuned to the channel. You know, you never know. I am working things around to see if I can do a little live watch along and we'll see where we go. So yeah, gonna leave it right there for now. Hope we will be smiling at the end of today's play. Well, at the end of the first game. Big up on yourself. Stay safe.